This is another what if I know I'm uploading a double one, but hey, let's get on with it. This is called Midoriya's Sexual Adventures. Hey, why not? I'm making a book of lemon. Yes, I am just being generous to you all. Midoriya, someone said, grabbing his attention. Looking up at his hero notes, Izuku saw Yaozu standing near his desk. Remember, we have some tutoring tonight, she said with a smile on her face. Right, I know, I can forget, responded the green-haired boy, who also had a smile on his face. You having tutoring Midori. I bet you will learn a lot of important lessons, remarked Menata. The lesson the class pervert, the whole class can beat him to a bloody pulp. You know now that I think about it, Kaminari spoke. Midori has been spending a lot of time with the girls. Maybe they all have some sort of tutoring, replied Minato, not learning his lesson. You pervert, yelled Uraraka as she hit him on the head, knocking him out. That that did not stop the other boy from asking some question like why on every night Midoriya was with another girl in their class. On Monday he discussed hero stuff with Toru. On Tuesday he helped Mina with her homework. Wednesday he had a music lesson with Zero. Tuesday he hung out with Uraka. Friday were tutoring with Momo. Saturday were playing games with Tusui. Sunday was just only day where Midoriya did not spend time with any female. However, the boy dismissed it as nothing particular. Nah, he is too innocent, said Kaminari. It's unmanly, Kirishima said. They know the rules on relationship, Ida replied. He's way too shy, said Bakuki. He was sure that the Deku was not banging any girl, let alone their class. Even Bakugo knows that Deku would be too much of a shuttering mess to make a move on a girl, let alone to have sex with one alone. The night. At the time when most people were asleep, a green-haired boy was at a certain girl's door. He knocked 6 times. "Why are you here?" was the response. For touring. You can come in," said a seductive voice replied. Opening the door, he saw the only light source was a bunch of candles, light around the room, and one and king-size bed was. In the king-size bed, there was a rich naked girl. The girl was Momo Yaozu with F-size breast that would make most female jealous, legs so slim that supermodel couldn't even compare to. I think you might like your new lesson, she said. I think I am not only the one, Midoriya replied with a seductive tone as he began to take off his clothes as locking the door behind. First he took his shirt off, showing the girl his six-pack. It was always surprised Vyaji to see that. No matter how many times she sees his dress, she always surprised to see it. Then he took off his pants, revealing a tent in his underwear, slowly lowering it. Momo soon saw the python coming out of his underwear, 10 inches long and thicker than a wrist. It was not. It was not something you expect a person like Midori to have. Seeing the cock in front of her made Momo wet, staying in the bed. Using her fingers, she made gestures saying, "Come here." Now fully naked, he jumped on the bed, kissing Mo. I cannot say the fucking part. Now oh shit. Now fully naked, he jumped on the bed with Momo. Now they immediately start kissing, as they were used to this route. Their tongue wrestled for dominance, although Momo was trying it clear that Midoriya was winning. Wrapping both arms behind him, Yaozu brought the boy closer, Izuku taking the chance to move his hand on Momo's pussy. Putting two of his fingers and in the starters at a slow pace, so went faster at his finger becoming a blur. Oh, Izuku, as she moaned, escaping from his kisses. Izuku started to kiss her neck, giving her hickeys, making Momo more louder than before. Midoriya stopped kissing her neck, moved down to her pussy, and began to lick her as fast as he could. Izuku, the black-haired girl, moaned. Her moaning only made him go faster. However, bored from doing the same thing every week, Deku had an idea popped in his head, putting his head behind the girl's butt. Why am I doing this? He raises them up in the air. Izuku, what are you doing? The Yaozu asked as she was wondering. She was doing something. He was doing something he had never done before, opening up her leg. Izuku saw the girl's pussy, gathering up all his bravery. Izuku licked her pussy. Momo had no idea how to react to this. On the other hand, that that her most sensitive spot. However, she knew how good Izuku was at with his tongue, so she let him continue. He licked uh, rapidly until he put his whole tongue into her butt. Oh shit! What? That's disgusting. But hey, in response, leg locked him, forcing him to continue licking her. That just made him go faster than before. Izuku, I'm gonna chum. Momo said as hearing this, he went even faster than before with his tongue going unmatched speed. This went on until uncharming Momo yelled as her pussy juice spread all over his face. Exhausted, Yaruzu collapsed on the bed. However, Meteor not finished. Remember your order. You ordered the double service, he said, as revealing his 10-inch. Put another seductive look on her face as she said, then give me your service, spreading her legs apart as he rubbed his cock against her pussy for a while before putting it in her. Humph! Momo grunted as she felt it going in. It went in her going deep and quick, with her mouth connected as Izuku went faster and faster, using his hand, then started massaging her on her breast. My mouth sputtered again. Momo started to moan again, using now to free mouth as he began to suck on the black-haired girl's breast. She moaned louder than before. The pleasure was filling her in many ways. Izuku, oh Izuku, she moaned loudly as she felt wonderful. His huge cock was stretching out of her womb. His hand and mouth were playing with her breast. She was in the wonderland. It got even better when Izuku put his hand on her butt and lifted her up in the air, with the breast being on the same level as his head. Still thrusting into her, Izuku put his mouth on the girl's breast and started to suck on them like a newborn baby. Mom, I'm gonna chum soon, Izuku said. Midoriya, please chum in me. Momo lustfully said, as just like the burst in the semen into her. To her, it was a wave of relief came all over her. His chum felt hot and were most leaking out. Hey Momo, the green-haired boy said. She looked at him and noticed that he was putting his clothes on. You're using birth control, right? Asked the young hero. Yeah, why? Responded. Well, no offense, but I'm not ready to become a father, he replied. Momo never understood the part of him. He acted like a father to both Eri and Kota. Well, don't worry. Plus, I'm sure if you did, you couldn't give another girl your service, Momo. Well, I'm glad you enjoy your service, said Izuku with a smile. I have one more question, Izuku. What is it? How come you shattering mess everywhere else but in bed? I guess it's something natural for me, he muttered. Before he left the room, he heard Momo saying, I'm sorry, what did you? Momo kissed him and gave to him. Their lips Lisa parted and she said, I can wait for your service next week, she whispered. I'm glad I made you satisfied. The green-haired boy smiled. Wait, Momo yelled out, halting at the door. Izuku turned around to face her. Can you stay with me for the night? The vice president asked him. As she had large blush on her face, she looked embarrassed by her question. Sure, he answered, not wanting to hurt her feeling. They got into the bed with no clothes on, together with Momo wrapping her arm around Izuku as he felt the warmth coming from her body. Turning around, Midoriya saw there was a smile on Irisu's face as she looked right into him, realizing that Midoriya was looking right at her. Momo's face became redder than apple as she turned around with her back facing him. Is something wrong, Momo? The boy asked as he got close to her. The black-haired girl did not answer, leaving only a permanent silence. It did not help. The boy wrapped the black-haired girl into a hug. You're not hurt, are you? The kind boy asked as her Momo was hurt but too shy to tell why, seeing something wrong with her. It was close to the point where their cheeks were rubbing each other. Although she did not mind him caring for other people, it was late as he would go to that she was bothered with. Looking at the arm wrapping around her, she saw the scars that covered most of his arms. Momo put her hand on his most recent injuries, the one he got from the training camp where he saved the young boy who lived there. It was a mark of how difficult he fought to save him. I am hurt, Izuku, Momo answered. Tightening the hug, the boy told her, how can I help you? Izuku was a hero. She already knew that. In fact, he might be the most heroic person she knows, and that includes heroes who work at the school. He would most likely risk his life to meant to say saving from the random stranger. That was what the next the girl loved it. Don't get hurt so much, she mumbled, not wanting him to hear. Unfortunately, Mira did hear. How does me getting hurt harms you? Deku asked, realizing that Izuku heard her. Momo had the biggest blush on her face ever had in her life. Seeing her reaction made Izuku worry about his classmate. He didn't want to see her like this. Izuku kissed her cheek and said, you shouldn't worry about me. I can help myself. Airozu mumbled. The amount of scar you get scares me. Hugging her, I'm sorry for making you worry, but I promise I'll get better. Midoriya said, I'm learning how to break my finger and using my leg instead of my arm, which is working out well for me. That was shit. I fucking lost it. Shit. Shit. I lost it. I lost it. Ah. Shit. But I promise I will get better. I learned how to break my fingers and using my leg instead of my arm, which is working out well for me. There was a silence between them. Can you promise me something? Momo asked, holding his hand. Sure. Promise me that you won't hurt yourself as much as before. The girl proposed. Izuku paused to think about the promise. Can he make such a promise? The whole reason why he made his shoot style was to prevent his arm from becoming broken beyond repair. However, seeing Momo worry about him hurt him more than anything can a villain can do. Hugging the girl, Izuku decided to make a promise. Momo, I promise that I won't damage myself beyond repair. I promise that I will be a hero who won't break his bone all the time. I promise that I will be a hero who saves everyone, including you. Seeing his determination and courage, his promise made Momo tear up a little, but not tears of sadness, but tears of joy, knowing that he, the love of her life, would always take care of her. There was just one problem with this moment, Izuku. Yes, Momo, your legs are poking me. That's not my leg. That was an awkward silence between them. Well, there is no school tomorrow, Mo mumbled. Do you want another round of? Izuku, she said with a smile. You know what? Why not? Momo said as they began to another session. Yes. Now I guess I'm going on something. Wait. I guess this is another one shot for you guys. And if you want, you can also make this story. I don't care. So, hey, go on. So another one shot has been made.